Very much.
30-second delay.
A little bit of delay. So what y'all doing for Halloween, man? Oh shit!
Another.
All right, we're back. I don't care. Yeah, restart however many times till 11 o'clock.
We don't give a fuck.
No.
Yeah, you still black.
Oh
no, you got it's a totally different stream. Looks like everybody's gonna have to come back. Probably we got 2 people so far. But,
what you do, man?
what? I restarted the stream. It's a totally different link and everything. I'm sure.
You have to go. You have to go and find. You can just go and click on Medical Mondays on YouTube, and the top link says live.
Oh, you must have rebooted it just now. It's getting ready.
Yeah, I did. I just said I did.
We've got a delay for it on this side, so.
I love it.
This high tech stuff, yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is part 3, motherfuckers.
Well, it's kind of fun watch you guys with this shit, man. It says stream ended 106 seconds ago on my end. So you're gonna restart this stream, right?
My man Berg. Yeah, we restarted it there, Richard.
Yeah. Tap to unmute. Okay, now I'll be reloaded, refresh the screen. I can see everybody.
All right.
Awesome, Rich. Thanks.
Yeah, refresh the screen. I must be frozen here. Part 2.
Yeah, 12 people back. Appreciate you all, man.
4,
yeah,
5.
well, what the? You know what? What the fuck is everybody smoking on, man? I'm gonna ask that again.
I'm smoking on some Super Booth that I found in my refrigerator.
I got
this is
Block
Cat
Party
from Stony Leaf.
What?
Stony Leaf, man.
Stony Leaf.
No, this is cat piss from Stony Leaf, the provisioning center.
Oh.
Right there, it was a new shop that they opened up in the neighborhood here. They did some door-to-door door hangers and all of that. And so I went over there. One of the in the Black Cannabis Access group, so they, went in there and picked up a little bit. So now I got to reload my inventory. So go over here and up it. So, but anyway, that's what I'm smoking from. And that picture, my background is the little seed I had in the backyard that grew up to be that little perp back there. So, hell yeah, grow a seed. I mean, there's some states you can't even grow at home, man. What kind of shit is that? So I need a federal legalization effort, okay? Federal.
Well, they need a scheduling effort for the feds.
Right.
If they want to do something, they can tax it when it goes interstate with a tax stamp.
Absolutely.
But they need to deschedule it so that these other states that have scheduling can go, oh, well, then I guess we should deschedule it too. And then
reciprocation. Because Missouri don't recognize our medical marijuana cards, man. Fuck them.
Well, I would think that if...
Man, we take their card. We don't even take a medical marijuana card from Alabama here in Michigan.
Well, but we have recreational, so we don't need that.
Well, you don't need it, but You are. That's why you're telling people to get the cards.
Well,
Right?
yeah, I'm just saying if they're registered in another state, they can buy recreational here.
Well, they could buy medical here too.
No, right, right.
Right.
Saying
Right.
that their card doesn't really affect us other than sales.
Right. Right. But you know, you're a guest flying into Michigan. We welcome all. We're so nice and kind. And so we could reciprocate. You know, if I go to Missouri, we get the medical rate, okay? Because it is a medicine, you know, just a little bit of respect, you know. And you know, I shouldn't have to go to Alabama. They had to buy another card, fill out another bunch of fucking paperwork just so I can smoke medical weed. That's bullshit. In some states, they don't even want you smoking. Fuck that, you know. So fuck that. Fuck the whole. Just get it off the state schedule, the federal schedule, all that, man, all that. And you know, make it say all these guys running for office, they don't support weed. It's them we don't need. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Especially Mike Rogers. You know how hard we fought against him. You know, Bill Shooty 2.0, man. Yeah, fuck him. So, anyway, thank you to the servicemen, because our right to say fuck shall not be denied by some shit. Fuck all that shit. Now y'all muted. They probably got muted too.
Oh, they're all.
Yeah, man, you're on a roll, Richard. Just
Yeah.
I was on
sitting
a
here
roll.
being entertained.
No, I'm just ranting. I don't get on this media much. And you know, you gotta ask, why is a pothead cannabis crusader running for school board? You know, why not? It's America. Run.
So you can
You know,
educate the children about pot.
pot and everything. Teach them how to swim and everything. Play music and all that. You know,
Come on.
you got Jaden's Law. I mean, look at that. I mean, you got the kid using cannabis prescribed by the doctor, 2 doctors. The parent got to come all the way from work to give him a gummy for his seizures. Where they got Ritalin and everything, they just go see the school nurse. They give them their little drugs. They go back to class and give the substitute and the teachers a hard time. Fuck
Well,
that.
it makes sense on its face, and then also it's
Yeah.
been done in like 12 other states successfully too. There's no reason not to do it at all, but there's still that stigma and that ignorance
stigma.
and
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's all stigma, all ignorance, all bullshit, you know. They haven't brought that up at one of the candidate debates yet, but it's coming. They're going to come snipe. There's 22 of us running. So, yeah, fuck them. Make them run for a living, you know. Oh, yeah, work for a living. Oh, yeah. So, got a lot of work to do, people. Got a lot of work to do. So, and city, you know, Michigan's got same day voter registration, proof of residency, you know. Oh, yeah.
That'll make a little bit of a difference, I guess.
Yeah, you can register up to 8 o'clock election night.
there's been a lot of people that have already early voted in Michigan.
Oh, I got my absentee ballot because I'm going to Amsterdam on election day.
Yeah, I turned mine in. I turned mine in, man.
I have another one resent to me. I ordered it a long time ago and never made it, so I inquired about it, and they're gonna send out another one.
Yeah. Too bad none of y'all live in Detroit, man. You could have hooked me up. You know.
Oh,
I was there until about 2 years ago.
I was going to say I might still be registered in Detroit. You never know.
You never know, but you know, if the cannabis community endorses me for Detroit Public School Board, I sure appreciate it, man. Just let them know, you know, one of the reasons I treat cannabis is a plant. You know, we got urban gardens here. You know, if you grow your seeds by the tomatoes, it'll just spruce up. You know, they work off that same DNA, man. Make science fun again. You know, hell yeah. Well, and teachers need weed for their healthcare needs. Yes, they do. That's a tough job, man. Little brats run around your classroom and, you know.
Chuck Green was a
fact,
kindergarten teacher for 30 years.
Yeah. You who?
Right.
Chuck Green.
Chuck Green. Yeah. See? Mm-hmm. Teachers do need weed for their healthcare needs. Yes, indeed. You know.
Yep.
So, and it should be written into the contracts for the healthcare. That's what I do on the school board. You know, change the contract so teachers could use THC and as a medicine. That's probably why you want to get I mean, it's stuff. I regret everything I did to all the substitute teachers growing up. That shit come back to haunt you. That shit come back to
the officers that do the parking shit out, you know, in front of our place in Ann Arbor about it. They sign an agreement to not even use medical cannabis.
Right.
If they're going to be an officer with Ann Arbor.
Oh yeah. But they could take fentanyl if they get hurt in the line of duty and oxycodone and
well, they can drink after. Yeah. Drink after they're off.
Yeah. You know, get hurt in the line of duty. But you know, the firefighters are the one making the money off of us, okay? The firefighters are the one making the money off of us because now, like the revenue sales out of the dispensaries and all the places, written in the budget that part of it like goes to the fire department, man. States of Michigan and buys trucks. They got the first responders.
Well, so you're saying with the local funds, with the revenue generated from allowing retail stores, et cetera, they're using it to like buy a fire truck and stuff. That's
fire
cool.
trucks. Oh yeah, all that. And then they got cancer research out of them too. And you know, the county's making a nice grip. I mean, last time I seen the report, they getting their money's worth out of them. So, man, sometimes we balancing county budgets, and you know, they trickles down.
Yeah. You know, Kalkaska got their own police force because of it.
Who's that?
Kalkaska.
Yeah. And the weed place is right across from Gregory's in Lansing. Okay, the headquarters. And next to that was a 40-lane bowling alley, right? And they turned that 40-lane bowling alley into a grow. Mm-hmm. Okay, with the basement. Because me and Rep Johnson raided it one day. We just pulled right up, knocked on the door. They gave us a tour. The place I used to roll strikes, man. They go on like 1,500 plants per room, and there's about 10 rooms in there. Okay? They're not bullshit. Now, the place that comes in and raids everybody, state police unit, they all park there, you know? Oh, yeah. So the kids ask, why would your daddy vote for me? They had the kids interview us right at one of those panels and stuff. You know, I think and say, hey, I told them I was like you. I spent more time in the office, you know, and your parents are both for me because, hey, I'll keep hope alive for you because I was a knucklehead like you, okay? Anyway. So, yeah, man, just getting on this here medium. Oh, yeah. So, anyway, I just checked in. I hope y'all have a great night, man.
You're not
Yeah.
checking out, are you, man?
No, I'm not checking out. I just y'all done muted and everything else, and I didn't want to talk forever and shit.
What?
That's
I'm,
you say that, but it
Man,
doesn't sound really convincing.
yeah, man. Out here, man, trying to get people out to vote. I mean, I want to beat every pot hater by double, okay? You know, people in other states, you know, I'll turn Alabama blue on these motherfuckers, man. District 2, that's right. Indeed, indeed. Free the weed, baby. Let's do it. Free it. Yep. Yep. So we got Hempcrete, man. Hempcrete. Hempcrete. Y'all staying out of trouble?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, never been to Amsterdam.
I am, man.
Never been to Amsterdam, so.
Oh,
Went to the book release on MC5 of the Detroit Institute of Arts, and this is right before coming up in a few days here, next weekend or something. They're posthumously getting inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I know that Sonny and Beyonce are out there for that, and John's daughter and granddaughter. And they said a lot of nice things about John, obviously during that conversation. Recognized him a few times, which was cool. And then on Sunday, Lenny signed the beam at the Scarab Club. I've just been learning about how big of a deal that is, and one person a year since like 1920. And they only started women do it since like 1962 or something like that.
Wow.
So a couple cool things for the history.
John's up there.
Yeah. There was something about how there have been couples who have signed it, but not like several years apart or something like
Right.
that.
Wow. When is that going to happen?
It did happen yesterday.
Okay.
She'll be at Weber's, I know, on Sunday. What exactly that event is, I don't know, but I did hear that.
Weber's on
Cool. Okay, can you hear me now? Let's see what happened. Still there?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Barely. You speak up?
What happened? Yeah, it went in and out on me, man. That's what's going on.
What? Yeah, I can hear you, and I'm the deaf guy.
Who was doing what with you?
No, the signal must have went. I get network problems around the house. So.
Little Clockwork Orange action over there.
Okay, what we got going on here?
So I guess back in April, this guy, Dakari Laureate, he was in Benton Harbor and he got pulled over by state police.
Imagine that.
And it was him and another guy. Well, they put Dakari all through all the motions, of a DUI, made him fucking recite the alphabet and all that shit. Well, they took it further. They arrested him and took him to the hospital.
And they are booking me, scanning me, making sure I have no contraband on my body. And they notice in my stomach an anomaly. And they start scanning me and scanning me and scanning me again. And in that process, Officer Kenya goes, "That looks like a bag of drugs. Confess now, or you will face a trafficking charge." So all night he was trying to place me in some type of drug crime. I did need to use the restroom at some point in that night and asked to do so. I was taken to a public area. It was like a theater for pooping. And basically, he told me, do not flush as I went to use the restroom. After that, I did ultimately get the test done by someone who knew what they were doing. And they said I just had gas bubbles in my stomach. And I think most people would
Yeah,
after
bubble
being
guts.
harassed, terrorized, and stalked all night. I was booked, spent the night in the jail, and walked out the next day.
What charges
But
did
wait,
to you?
The original charge was operating under the influence of drugs. And I believe there was some comment about alcohol, but ultimately they were trying to get me for that one.
So they charged you with still basically a DUI, a DWI, and
A
you
drug. Yes.
right hospital.
But they
they're gonna
got
have
Yes.
skip
that
through this
they
shit.
from you, but clearly,
Gaps in the video. There are gaps in audio or complete omissions of audio.
So in the Freedom of Information Act, you can like, subpoena, blah blah blah. They got the fucking camera footage of the incident, but they have pieces of it redacted.
Right.
And I actually talked to the passenger that you don't see in the main video. And I said, well, what was happening in this 1 minute gap in audio? And he said, oh, that was when they were asking me if the car really belonged to you.
wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes.
It was really chilling for me to see the officer go to the trunk and talk about finding a stash. Okay. At this point, they're utilizing vernacular as if they are, well, common drug dealers,
Yes.
which in a way they may actually be.
Not had any alcohol.
Have not.
Okay. Now, how about marijuana? Did you have had that?
Excuse me?
Marijuana?
I'm sorry? I didn't understand. What did you say?
I said, how about marijuana?
No.
No marijuana?
No.
Okay. Go and hang out right here for me. I don't think I have any. Yeah, I had a stash in here somewhere. I don't really know where it's at. He's gonna refuse anyway.
I think it's a combination of the THC for sure. I didn't really evaluate it, but you can definitely see impairment for the THC, and then thinking his medication, prescribed medication, affecting it too, it's amplifying the effects of it.
I'm gonna take him.
So why would you have a
Wasn't a-
stash of drugs randomly in your car? And if you don't have it now, that means you planted it likely on somebody else. But they went to the car, and to me, it's so chilling because of how all of the officers were down with the play. Nobody had to synchronize, nobody had to huddle, but they were down with this. What happened to where you got access to this video? And when you did, how did you feel?
Oh, I'm angry, Dr. Ritchie. I was an executive at the biggest company in Benton Harbor.
Wow.
I'm an NYU MBA. I've never even been arrested. So where did they get trafficking from? Clearly, that's a trope. Then Kenya comes around to the car talking about fruity, fruity, fruity. All of the tests showed that I was negative. So he clearly was a homophobe. So I'm just very upset. I'm upset with Michigan State Police. They are withholding information from my attorney and me. And I'm upset, frankly, with the governor. And I'm upset with the Colonel Grady. We need this resolved immediately. We filed our complaint in June. And if I can count, that's more than 90 days. The investigation should be over. And we all saw the video. So for me, it's over. I need these officers fired.
yeah. So
they ain't getting fired.
yeah. I mean, they filed a civil lawsuit. It's not even what I forget where they want to take it, but they want it to be federal, and they got it. So, well, not so far. They're still waiting, but that's crazy. What's your feelings? Do you think
What,
they
what
were gonna
area?
plant something on them?
What area was it in?
Benton Harbor.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it sucks. That's a Western District, as Richard was pointing out before. That's although hopefully Mark Totten's a little cooler about it, but that's notoriously worse for cannabis issues than the Eastern District.
They planted a bag on him. Basically.
No, they were trying to, but he couldn't
Right.
find it. He was like, "Oh man, I thought I had a stash somewhere." And that could be a stash of anything, like. But who the fuck knows?
Unreasonable. And then they gave him a P test too, right? They had him flush.
No, I
the
don't.
toilet.
They didn't even talk about that. They were just talking about he had to sit on a toilet in front of people. He said at a pooping
arena
auditorium or something. Like,
no, they had him poop. They had him piss. They told him do not flush the toilet, right?
Then the doctor's like, "Nah, he just had some bubble guts."
Now here's where I'm
He
going with
should
this.
have said, "Why do you guys want to like sculpt something out of it or something?"
Yeah. I mean, they just searched this like illegal search and seizure, man, of your bodily fluids and shit. You know, violating fucking rights.
I wonder how they said that they scanned him. So what kind of scan was this? He didn't say in the video.
I don't know. Did he consent to the? He did. Hopefully, he didn't consent to the test because.
I mean, once he got arrested, they just started. They took him because they suspected him of swallowing or something. I don't know.
Hopefully, they could throw that one out. I know they ain't charging him now, are they? Did they get it tossed or what?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he walked out of there the next day. So.
But he never went to before a judge for a conviction.
He didn't say.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
But
sure
they have filed lawsuits,
there was some kind of. Huh?
They have filed lawsuits.
Oh yeah, they filed.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah, because I mean, any good defense attorney get that one tossed like a mug.
Well, I'm sure they don't want it just tossed. You know, some fucking.
Yeah, they're going to try to recoup damages for taking his liberty.
Right.
Yeah, you can do that too. But yeah, definitely toss that one. That's bullshit. That's just major.
Oh yeah, they were saying trafficking.
Yeah, see, he was outside of Benton Harbor.
He was drug trafficking. How can he have that Cadillac SUV? I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, so is another good reason for descheduling in the state.
Right, the schedule of the state and the federal. That's state and federal. It's time, man. It's time, people. It's time. Because I remember Cushenberry introduced something to take it off the schedule, like Jamie was talking. It's still buried in there. He had introduced a resolution to remove it from the schedule. Perry Bullard and them signed it and everything else. And, you know, they did it, but I guess, like you said, we need some good legislators, and because I go, oh, we gotta follow the law. You know, goddamn it, change the law. You know, come on, man.
Come on, man.
You bullshitting me, man, with that. You know, so then, like I say, if they don't do right, fire their ass with a recall, you know. Fire their ass. Yeah. So yeah, man. Everybody get out and vote, man. Take your people, friends, Romans, countrymen, women, the dogs or whatever, you know. Weed is on the ballot, people. You know. It's on the ballot. You know. I remember those days fighting Mike Rogers back in the day. I don't know if you remember. I don't know, Adam.
Yeah.
He was my state rep, man, U.S. rep in Washington, D.C., and he was nothing but, you know, McGruff the dog, DARE program, former FBI agent. Marijuana is a gateway drug. Don't use marijuana, use Marinol. He would tell me to go use Marinol. And he's paid off by the drug companies, right? You know, Marinol is a safe and effective treatment for it. Man, fuck you, okay? Not to say the horse that he rode in on, because the horse didn't deserve to get rode into it in the first place. So, free the horse. Fuck Mike Rogers. And I did talk with Alyssa Slotkin, cornered her, man. She said, okay, if you bring it to my desk, I'll sign it, okay? Because if you get it out the Senate, and it's on. It's on, you know. So that's what we got to do.
Yeah, Hill Harper, you know, didn't even come close really to
Oh, hell no.
seating her, but that would have been much cooler.
Yeah,
But,
he'd probably get a government job if he hang around. So I think people gonna get behind Slotkin because basically thinking about an abortion. But man, all you weed warriors, pot is on the ballot. I'm telling you. You think Bill Schuette was fucked up? You put that guy in there. Oh hell no. Okay. You know, in advance, fuck him. Okay, he's a pot hating scum. I mean, Bill Schuette 2.0. Okay, I ain't bullshitting. And on Project 2025. Pages 556, 557, where they're going to recriminalize small amounts of drugs, okay, with the Department of Justice. Fuck that. No. 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 Oh, hell no. Yeah. Mike Rogers, you know. Now, he was my state rep for 2 terms after they redrew the district, man. Former FBI agent, think about that, right? You know. Oh no. A bunch of them FBI young ones smoke anyway. Fuck them too. So, yeah. That's my 2 cents. Yeah, you get me on this damn thing, and I you know, I was gonna stay a couple minutes. I got out here talking shit.
I know, man.
Yeah, like y'all lonely, man. Y'all like hear me talk shit, but I shouldn't be talking shit.
We're low. God damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't even watching Aaron Rodgers. He's a bum. I think Aaron Rodgers is a fucking bum. You know, they lose every game. I'm gonna spend my football time with you guys tonight. Indeed, indeed, indeed. So, we got the.
Well, then you have to acknowledge some positive vibes for Hutch.
Oh man, yeah. You know, when I looked at that picture, man, I mean, he got walked right into his tibia, man. I mean, football, you know, no bullshit. I
I
hope you
broke
don't
both of
even
those
think,
bones tobogganing years ago.
huh?
I broke both of
You
those
did
bones
that?
tobogganing years ago.
Oh, shit. Damn. Yeah, they gonna put a pipe in him, you know, and he's got rehabilitation and all of that. So, yeah. So, yeah. But that was Jerry Jones, Dallas Cowboys' birthday too, man. That was his birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
That was his
birthday.
gift.
That was his best show was. So, and I don't think that it's going to be a bye week this time for Cowboy fans, and yeah, it might be
47-9.
somebody might be going bye bye. You know, somebody gonna be going bye bye. Oh
So
yeah.
last year Lions played down there also, and it was that controversial whether or not the lineman checked in properly.
Oh yeah, they were
Controversy.
trying to get the lineman to get the touchdown. As a matter of fact, they gave a couple plays to the lineman, then they called them back. You know, they got in the end zone with them. So now it's the
2-point
Vikings,
conversion.
Minnesota Vikings, man. So
you know, Detroit, how much should they pay for that fucking light up sign? Well, it's not really even a sign.
the
The
Jones
Detroit
show.
thing on 94.
Oh, I
I
don't
want
know.
to say it was like 400,000 or some shit.
Yeah, you ever see it at night?
Yeah. I mean, I was weary of it, the pictures of it and everything, but when you're driving down the freeway, that shit's kind of boss, man.
It is.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
looks
it's all right. Yeah.
much better at night. I think when you drive by it at night, it looks gorgeous.
Yeah. No, it is, dog. It's dope. Like,
it's gorgeous
I
at
like
night.
it. But
And I was hoping that they put some strobe lights in it, you know.
What? Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
You know,
nah, man.
strobe lights, you know.
Play some George Clinton out of it while it's
John
going.
Freeway with it.
Change the color lights, you
Flashlight.
know. Yeah, little sequences in it, but it's gorgeous. It really, I mean, I dogged it out until you saw it at night. It looks nice.
Me too. Me too. I was like,
I
how the
mean,
fuck they gonna spend that much money on
all
that
that
shit?
ugly
And then
thing
like driving, like, yeah, like that's just I was like,
at
all right,
night looks so nice.
it's dope.
It is.
As long as they keep up with it, you know.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
They got one like that in Amsterdam. Big fucking letters.
Well, I don't know if they're a fucking city or whatever. You know, Davison. I guess they're using the weed money that they got from the state. They actually got a subsidy, or I don't know what the fuck.
From
they got their,
that
but they only got one dispensary there.
Right,
but,
so they get like 36,000 or whatever.
well, they're gonna get some new welcome to Davison signs
with weed money.
They should get a sign that says the home of John Sinclair. He was born there.
Yeah. Well, you know, at one time we wanted to get a state marker over there.
No,
by
I want to
Rainbow
say
Farm.
it is a city because it says it's like they call themselves the Flag City or some shit.
Yeah.
Yep. His mother was a school teacher there for years.
The city of flags.
Davison High School.
Weed money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all the rage.
So.
Yeah, I mean the signs that they got now are fucking pretty bad. Like that's one of them.
Nice weed money, huh?
there's the other one. It's small as fuck.
Locality can do whatever they want to with it.
Right.
Yeah. There's the
Wow.
first.
Ann Arbor used it to redo their courthouse. The whole process is inside and everything.
I said rec weed for rec centers, man. We need more rec
I mean, I
centers.
think that one looks pretty boss, but they're saying it's small as fuck. And like with a car parked right there, it does
Mhm.
kind of look small.
That's along with the fire department money too. They probably got a new fire truck or some shit. I bet you they do. I bet
What
you
do
they
you
do.
got against fucking firefighters, man?
Nothing. They get money.
No, they get. No, I'm not against them. No, not in the least bit. I'm happy for them. Shit, we giving back to our community, man. Public service. Firefighters need weed too, man. And public employees need weed. Part of their contract, you know. And how the hell is Ann Arbor gonna make you sign a pledge not to use medical or rec weed to be an Ann Arbor cop? What kind of bullshit
Well,
is
they
that?
probably do it with city employees also.
Well, they stopped that years ago. I mean,
No.
yeah, I remember getting a job in the city of Lansing. They said no drug tests, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah, the legislature no longer in those offices no longer require cannabis or no longer,
Right.
utilize cannabis as a basis for not giving them a job. So
Yeah, condition of employment, right. Free
Yeah.
your pee from tyranny, man. Right. Free your pee. Yes, indeed. So, yes, indeed. So, hey, guys, I'm good checking in with y'all. And I gotta get up in the morning and do a little recruiting. So,
Sure, man. Appreciate you
Is that what you
helping
call
out
it?
him.
yeah, I appreciate
Mr.
you guys
Free the
too.
Weed himself.
Yes, indeed. Y'all want to hear me say free the weed? Right.
I hope you win your election, Richard.
Well, I hope I win too, but if I don't, I drove the point across, because the deal is that the Tuskegee Airmen, they had a fire department, so we're gonna make pilots and firefighters train. We're gonna hook it up, stir it up, fire it up, and get your asses out the vote. So anyway, y'all have a great night, and I'm gonna check out of here. Okay.
Peace.
Sure, man.
Peace.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Appreciate you. There we go. Okay. Okay.
Right. You know what I mean? Get you out of here. You're still here. Motherfucking Rich.
Yeah.
Everybody knows him as Mr. Free the Weed.
Mhm.
I mean, everybody I know. I'll be like, hey, there's Rich. He's like, oh, Mr. Free the Weed? I didn't know his name.
Rich.
Did you ever say what you were smoking on, Janie? Or you don't know?
Well, I don't know what it's called. It was gifted to me tonight. It was recently harvested outdoor, and it had seeds, but it smelled nice and tasted fairly decent, and I got a nice little buzz from it. So whatever it is, it's good. I should remember the name. I just don't.
What was the terps on it? Was it like fruity, gassy?
It had a little cheesiness.
Or
Yeah, and
it's been a while since I've had some good cheese.
yeah, and it was like, but it wasn't like really super distinct, but it was definitely there. The other stuff, I don't know. I mean, maybe a little piney, but it was good, man. It was, reasonable enough anyway. Smelled really
Yeah.
nice.
I forget what they call that chirp profile, the piney one.
Alpha pinene.
Yeah, pinene or some shit like that. No, the more they find out about the fucking plant, the more it seems like there's a lot more to it, you know. As far as the fucking skunk smell and everything, that's not even from the terpenes. So,
Yes, or like sulfides or something like that. And that might even be the correct word, but there's like this whole other section of shit going on that probably contributes to essence and effect. And
yeah. Man, there hasn't been one story you brought up, Adam.
Nope. Well, we were going to talk about that Court of Appeals case.
Yeah, that shit's bullshit.
Which,
hey, there'll be an opportunity for people to so inclined, and a lot of people who watch this show will get involved with some activities for causes, you know, to help out when necessary. And there could be an opportunity to get a hold of your lawmaker, let them know about the Johnson Clare Act, and see if we can start getting some support for that. And there's enough that's gone on, including that story we just watched.
Right.
Yeah, in fact, if you could like send me the info on that too, I want to include that in with some of the people I'm talking to about. Here's another scenario where they were like talking about specifically using cannabis as a way to fuck them. Still,
No, yeah. No, they were like, oh yeah, not alcohol, but weed. You were right, weed. Like they were kept on insisting on it too.
that's crazy.
Not alcohol.
I had any alcohol.
I have not.
Okay. Now, how about marijuana? Did you have had that?
Excuse me?
Marijuana?
You have had that.
I'm sorry? I didn't understand. What did you say?
I said, how about marijuana?
No.
No marijuana?
No.
Okay.
Right.
No, that's
I've had marijuana.
they kept on insisting, and that's when the audio cuts, and the fucking cop is like, they
the
both go.
language. I'm sorry.
No, and both the cops like go back to the, squad.
Look for the stash to bust
Yeah.
them with.
Yeah.
Yeah, the language in the medical law that was utilized, to demonstrate that, internal possession is okay, and you have to demonstrate the poor driving or the reasons to think there's an issue before worrying about the cannabis use or whatever. The same language is in the MRTMA. So
Well, I mean, they took him through the steps and he passed them all.
but that, I mean, if it was based upon their suspicion of cannabis, that was ridiculous in the first place.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's over 21, so he might have some in the system. Doesn't mean he's, And what was originally
there was 2 times where the fucking video goes black and no audio. And
right, I
one
caught
of
that.
those times, and they don't know if it's redacted or, they put, turn the audio off themselves and covered the camera type shit.
Right.
But both times, well, one of the times where they were
Asking if the
questioning
car
the
was his.
passenger, they were asking the passenger questions. There was a whole minute of that. And then there was another instance where both of the cops were at the back of the fucking unit, well, back of the car, or it was like a SUV or some shit, like a Ford Explorer, fucking state police truck, and they opened up the hatch, and it was during then there was a whole piece missing of the video that they got back from the state police. So it's an incomplete video, whether it was, the cops or, the higher ups who released the
Yeah.
video.
I mean, this one's strong for this case too, because they're relying on exactly what we're talking about, that the issue is to be able to even utilize it as the basis for fucking with them.
Right.
Oh, sure. Yeah, and I want to remind everybody this Sunday, come through. It's the winter coat, but get back going on. JSH Enterprises, Nugget Duction Extracts, putting it on. Of course, Native Made will be in the building, Nugget Duction, everybody else, John Doe, Mr. Roll Up, aka your boy Nice, Dab Smith, Blissful Buds, and the list goes on. And Fuck Off Extracts too. So bring in winter jackets to get in free or $20 at the door. It's going to be benefiting the Capuchin Soup Kitchen as well as the First Steps Women's Shelter. And first 20 people get free gifts, as well as everybody who gets in. It's a free raffle ticket for awesome prizes. Usually there's a couple raffles, so you might want to stick around with some good shit, So everybody, October 20th, 2 p.m., 7 p.m. I think Adam's gonna be there, right?
Yeah, I'll be there.
I'll be there. So I mean, come on. There's 2 people. And everybody on this flyer. Our boy Chi-Town is gonna be in the back, grilling it up on the Hibachi Grill. We're gonna have Fun Food Express outside, and it's gonna be a good time, y'all. So it's gonna, of course, a good cause. We always tell people too, man, bring in a coat and make a donation. It's all the proceeds go to the organizations, receipts and all will be shown. So, and
It's a really cool thing. It's been going on for a while. I'm sure the cumulative effect of these donations to the soup kitchen, to the women's shelter, to the pets, all those things are really adding up.
no,
It's a great thing.
I mean, if there's any other organizations out there that want to,
And the access of the
there's a lot
stuff,
of people out there that don't like taking donations from cannabis. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
they don't
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, we shout out to both of those organizations for being okay with it. Of course, here on Medical Mondays, we want to always tell you to go out and get your certification, get your medical marijuana card, y'all. You can get at them on social media, Detroit Cert Center, DetroitCertCenter.com, or give them a call or text at 248-275-6707. I think they're gonna be there Sunday too. So come through, get your card. I know I'm getting my paperwork Sunday, so holler at them. Once again, huge shout out to all of our awesome sponsors. And that includes, of course, Native Made 313, Michigan Turf Farms, Night Abduction Extracts, Tiki Man, SOB Labs, and Tree Street Packaging. I forgot, there's a lot more places you can hit up for cards. Who are some of those people, Adam?
Oh, Michael Thuy up north. And on the west side, you got West Coast. What do you have?
Pure West Bomber.
Pure West, right? Bomber. I knew it was Bomber. Pure West. And the Weedsters are over there. And Flint, you got Vehicle City and GC3. And of course, the Give Back will have somebody. But yeah, they shouldn't be hard to find.
Stop making excuses for not
Telemedicine.
Go out and get your card.
Right.
Show.
Hey, we got somebody wants to come visit me and hang out in Ann Arbor for a little bit. We have a way you can sign up, no purchase necessary, and sign up and be part of a raffle to win tickets to the Michigan State game or to the Michigan Oregon game.
Oh,
and did that in conjunction with Ghostbusters for the Michigan State game and Made by a Farmer for the Oregon game.
Yeah, no one of the guys. I know a couple of guys from the Made by a Farmer. So.
Yeah, one of them used to be at the Russell.
Yeah, one of them used to be a regular on the show.
Yep, I remember. We talked about it.
Yeah. But yeah, what's up to everybody out there still tuned in again, or stuck through the whole show, just kept on reloading. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and enjoy the rest of your Monday, y'all.